The more I think about that guy that came over, the more I think that it was a complete scam. Okay, so I first knew it was a scam when he first came in because I felt like he just started off the conversation with him talking about how he needed a job and how he was poor and only had £300 in his bank, and just talking about his general life. Almost felt like a kind of like a beggar, begging for money, or trying to get work based on my circumstances. Oh, I missed the train. Oh, I need some money. It kind of almost sounded like that when he first started. So I was thinking, who is this guy? And then he started just talking about lots of things, how I could save money, and saying that if there is moisture in the attic and you don't fix it, you could end up causing damage, and that would you would have to end up replacing it within a few years for like £25,000. So he had put the threat of, if I don't go with his deal, it might cost me £25,000 later, but this way it would be a lot cheaper. And yeah, it's talked and talked and talked, and I couldn't kind of shut him up almost. And after half an hour, I was just like, just give me the quote. I just want to know the money. And then he started talking about how he works for a company. But he never gave me any brochures for the company. He never gave me any details. Like, I don't even know what the company's name was. He never said anything. So he showed a brochure about it, and then talked about some of the things mentioned in it, like, oh, it says this, and you can give a guarantee. Like, you can get the guarantee, but of course I'm going to offer you a better price today, because I work for this company, and I'm trying to get clients for this company. If you work with this company, you'll go with this, and I'll go away, and you'll never see me again. But if you go with my deal, I could offer you a better deal. So he was pretending to work for a company, but he never gave me the documents or details. I think he did that to try and make himself seem more popular, like, or more official. I'm from this company. This company's going to get involved, and the company quote was like £8,000. But yeah, I noticed that he did quite a lot of other things wrong. I looked on YouTube to find out how you actually do it, because I was thinking about maybe I should just do it myself, because you just get some foam or whatever it is, some cushion foam thing, and then you just staple it into the side. It seems like a fairly easy job, and you could probably easily do it in a day, but he never showed any foam. He never showed any of the thick installation. He showed like some thin foil with a bit of cushioning inside, and I just watched a video that said, if anyone tells you that this is warmth of 13p or whatever that is, whatever 13 means, he says that they're lying, because, and he showed the foam and said, this is what 13 is. 13 is at least a centimetre or two, so there's no way this foil is. And then it just kind of dawned on me, he never showed me anything else other than this foil. So I just got a feeling like it was such a scam, that his plan was to just go in there, move the boxes around, pin this foil around all the edges or around all the beams, and then make out that he's done the job or something. Like, I just feel like that was actually what his plan was. And he said I had got a £500 discount, and he was going to be he could half it if I pay 10% right now, which seemed silly, because it was like, well, I'd have to pay 10% now, because surely if you're doing, he said that the company that he worked for does hundreds a year, but he does thousands a year. And it's just like, well, if he does thousands a year, that means you're doing like 3 or 4 a day. Hence, you're not going to be able to do it you're not going to be able to do one a day, and also do all the quotings and getting people. And there was so many bullshit lies in his sales pitch. And it was weird, because the more I said no, the more he kind of like pushed it, and said reasons why. And I did do a little bit of what the average is, and they said, Google said that 12 to 15 is actually fairly normal for an attic. So yeah, it was a normal rating, but he was trying to convince me that it wasn't a normal rating, because he said 9 was normal, and that's not the truth. So yeah, it's yeah. I also want to promote these things. So there's these candle lights, 6 for I think £18, and they turn colour. I don't know if you can see it. You can't really see it in this one, but they turn colour. So that's yellow and green, and then that's blue and purple, and so they change colour. And you've also got a little clicker that And then I bought 6 of these ones for 13, which is nice little candle things. And the good thing about this is I have a solar panel little light that charges USB things, and because these are charged up via USB, I might not even need to plug it into the main socket. Might just need to plug it into the little the small solar panel. It's like 3 panels that you fold up, but yeah, it's supposed to be if you are hiking and you want to charge up your phone, you can do it on that, but it also works for things like this. So yeah, solar panel isn't good for heating because you need a lot more heat for that, but it works really well with like little lights, and they look really cute in front of the fish tank, or my hamster might enjoy them for a night stay. So yes, I'm very happy with these.